In this video, you're going to see some seriously scary videos that are trending right now. Let's check them out. Our first segment of the day features an eerie photo shared by one of our viewers who goes by the Reddit username Watcher1SWFL. This unsettling image was posted to our subreddit in early July 2024. The photo, taken during a church service in Sarasota, Florida back in 2018, reveals a large smoky figure hovering above a group of attendees. Additionally, a shadowy black figure can be seen standing at the end of a pew in the foreground. Intriguingly, none of the people in the church seem to notice these mysterious apparitions. Some viewers speculated that the anomalies might be a result of a technical glitch, potentially caused by the panoramic setting on the camera used to take the photo. This theory suggests that the stitching process involved in creating a panorama might have caused these strange visual distortions. However, others believe the photo captures something more profound, possibly a spirit or a divine sign. The debate continues as to what exactly is shown in this intriguing image. If you want daily scary videos in your feed, then head on over to our new channel, Slapped Ham Shorts. This is short form, bite-sized pieces of ham that you'll get every single day of the week. So head on over, hit subscribe, turn on channel notifications, and we'll see you over there. The clip, captured at dusk, shows a neighborhood witnessing an astonishing event in the sky. In the video, darkness sweeps across the horizon, turning day into night almost instantaneously. Viewers have taken to social media to share their theories, with some suggesting that the phenomenon is a glitch in the Matrix. This theory posits that what we're seeing is an error in the simulated reality, causing an unnatural and abrupt transition from daylight to darkness. Others have speculated that the event might be the result of a government experiment, such as the infamous Project Bluebeam. This conspiracy theory suggests that advanced technology is being used to create realistic holographic images in the sky, possibly as part of a psychological operation. There are even suggestions that alien technology could be at play, given the sudden and dramatic nature of the event. Despite the various theories, the true cause of this strange phenomenon remains unclear. Was it simply an unusual weather event, or is there something more extraordinary at play here? YouTuber Jay Varton, renowned for documenting bizarre sightings in the Canadian wilderness, has shared another intriguing clip that's captivated his loyal following. Known for posting videos of strange and unusual events in rugged and remote areas, Jay Varton has become a central figure for those curious about the possibility of Sasquatch being a genuine yet undiscovered species. In early June 2024, Jay posted a new video that sparked intense speculation. According to Sunny, in the early morning hours of May 30th, 2024, a truck driver was picking up equipment near the Sunchild First Nation Reservation, northwest of Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, Canada, when he spotted a large, upright beast standing on the edge of a rural industrial site. Luckily, the truck's dash cam was rolling. Take a look at what it's caught. The trucker reportedly didn't notice the creature until he was out of his vehicle and walking towards the equipment he was supposed to load. Upon seeing the beast, he quickly retreats to his truck and drives off the site. The estimated height of the beast is between 11 and 13 feet tall. Workers have since placed remote cameras around the site, promising more updates soon. Canada has a rich history of Sasquatch sightings, with many reports dating back centuries. The term Sasquatch is derived from the Coast Salish word sasquatch, meaning wild man or hairy man. Indigenous folklore and oral traditions have long spoken of large bipedal creatures that roam the forests and mountains of the Pacific Northwest. These stories describe the Sasquatch as a mysterious and elusive being, often seen but rarely captured. Throughout the years, there have been numerous reports and sightings of Sasquatch across Canada. British Columbia in particular is a hotspot for these sightings, with hundreds of accounts from credible witnesses. The dense forests and remote wilderness areas provide an ideal habitat for a creature that seeks to avoid human contact. Despite the many sightings and pieces of anecdotal evidence, however, modern science is yet to recognise Sasquatch as a real species. Skeptics argue that there's a lack of physical evidence, such as bones or DNA samples, to support the existence of such a creature. However, enthusiasts like Sonny Vader and his followers remain undeterred. They believe that the vast unexplored regions of the Canadian wilderness could easily hide a creature like Sasquatch. The latest sighting near the Sunchild First Nation Reservation adds another chapter to this ongoing mystery. As remote cameras have been placed around the site, the anticipation for further evidence continues to build. So what do you think? Could this latest sighting be proof of the elusive Sasquatch, or is it another case of mistaken identity? A recent post on our Slapped Ham subreddit by user Northic3 has stirred up intrigue and speculation among the community. The CCTV footage captured inside their restaurant in Manchester, UK back in May 2021 shows something eerie and unexplained. Take a look. The clip features a manager cleaning and setting up the restaurant, when suddenly a candle holder appears to slide across one of the tables, seemingly all by itself. This inexplicable movement has sparked debates on whether it could be evidence of paranormal activity. The restaurant, a historic building dating back to the 1700s, has a reputation for eerie occurrences. The viewer who posted the footage mentioned that the manager was convinced it was a supernatural event. The table's surface, although appearing glossy, is actually quite bumpy, making the smooth movement of the candle holder even more puzzling. The candle holder doesn't just slide smoothly, it starts, stops, then starts again, adding to the bizarre mystery. The restaurant's history is filled with spooky tales. Staff and patrons have reported hearing unexplained crying in the basement. Even more intriguing is the presence of a tunnel that disappears into darkness. The restaurant's landlord has cautioned against exploring it, as no one knows where it leads. For now, this strange occurrence remains unexplained, adding to the list of mysterious happenings within the walls of this historic Manchester restaurant. An eerie photo posted by Reddit user RainPlanet1442 has left viewers spooked and puzzled. The photo, taken during a summer night in Portland, Maine, appears to capture something strange in the window of an abandoned building. According to the user, they were walking through Portland with their mother and snapping photos of the city. It wasn't until they were reviewing the images on the ride back that they noticed something eerie in one of the photos. The building in question was completely dark and mostly boarded up, yet in one of the windows, a figure can be seen. Here it is, zoomed in. Despite the building's derelict state, the image seems to show a presence that shouldn't be there. The OP shared multiple zoomed-in versions of the photo showing the eerie figure from different angles, which has led to various theories from the online community. Several users humorously suggested that the figure resembled Mark Zuckerberg, while others took a much more serious approach, trying to determine what could have caused the bizarre apparition. Some speculated that it might have been a homeless person seeking shelter in the abandoned warehouse, while others firmly believe it could be a ghost. The building, described as an old warehouse that hasn't been in use for decades, adds to the chilling nature of the sighting. The user's mother confirmed that the building was known to be out of operation for a very long time, making it unlikely that anyone would be inside of the building, especially in the middle of the night with no visible lights or signs of activity. So is this old Portland building truly haunted? Till further evidence comes to light, the photo remains a compelling mystery, fueling both skepticism and belief in the paranormal. This next one's been going viral on TikTok. Posted by user Kraken0013, the clip shows something truly bizarre. It appears to show a large bird walking through the sky, dozens of feet in the air. The bizarre sighting has since racked up millions of views, with commenters scrambling to make sense of the strange event. Some keen-eyed viewers noted that it appears there's some kind of mesh that the bird might be walking on. But others have questioned why there would be a giant mesh dome so high in the sky in the first place. Mystery on mystery, no one really knows what's going on in this bizarre viral clip. Coming up in our last segment in just a few seconds, we take a look at some extraordinary evidence that might suggest vampires were roaming around 17th century Europe. But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and intriguing videos. In a remarkable archaeological discovery, a skeleton of a woman buried with an iron sickle around her neck and a padlock on her big toe has been unearthed in a 17th century graveyard in the Polish village of Pień. The research team from the Archaeology Institute of Nicholas Copernicus University, led by Professor Dariusz Poliński, believes this unusual burial method was employed to prevent the woman from returning from the dead. The sickle was positioned around the woman's neck in a way that would have caused significant injury or decapitation had she attempted to rise from her grave. The padlock around her toe symbolizes the finality of her life, ensuring she wouldn't come back. For centuries, the fear of vampires and other supernatural creatures plagued the minds of Europeans. Diseases causing extreme behavioural changes such as schizophrenia, rabies and tuberculosis often led to villagers fearing the afflicted as potentially dangerous beings who could return after death. To prevent this, the deceased were sometimes restrained or mutilated during burial. Common practices included decapitation, dismemberment, burning, or placing heavy stones on the bodies. Despite these gruesome customs, the young woman in Pień was treated with relative respect. Unlike those accused of witchcraft, who were often hastily buried near gallows, this woman received a more traditional interment. Professor Poliński and his team hypothesized that the woman's appearance or behavior during her lifetime must have instilled fear in the local population. The precise reasons for her unusual burial, however, remain unclear. More research on her skeleton is needed to uncover the full story behind her death and the subsequent burial practices. This isn't the first discovery of its kind in Poland. In 2015, archaeologists found 5 skeletons in Drosko, each with sickles placed around their neck, further indicating that anti-vampiric practices were not uncommon in the region. The discovery of the Pień skeleton adds to the growing body of evidence suggesting that fears of the undead were widespread in 17th century Europe. As researchers continue to study these findings, they hope to gain deeper insights into the cultural and historical contexts that led to such macabre burial practices. Now, if you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that top link there for another episode. Otherwise, there's an enormous playlist there that'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Leave us a comment down below, hit that thumbs up button. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.